Good afternoon and welcome to my pitch of my digital artifact. Growing up, I've learned to know graffiti as a decoration for our city's harsher environments. It's often confused with vandalism due to these negative environmental connotations. However, individuals in these tough circumstances can often find graffiti culture as an avenue that enables an individual to feel seen, allowing voices that might otherwise go unheard to be found on Wollongong's alleys, bins, and walls. Further, graffiti stands as a creative opportunity for people to encrypt our streets with semiotics and personal ideologies that extend beyond the standard framework of linear models of communication. This documentary, named Graffiti as Communication: Decoding the Walls of Wollongong, seeks to explore how exactly individuals take to our city walls in an attempt to convey their messages and internal dialogue directly to their audiences, who passively absorb the meaningful designs from their everyday environments, including the train, the street, and the occasional park bench. Considering this everyday nature of graffiti and graffiti culture, its exploration through the medium of a documentary seemed not just necessary, but important. However, you may be asking why I chose to do a documentary, and the reason why I believed a documentary to be the best way to explain the underlying communicatory nature of graffiti is due to the creative potential which such an avenue allows. Documentaries follow an academic emphasis in which the information stands as the central focus. Despite this, considering a documentary's complementary efforts in camera work, narration, and directory vision, the audience is reached in a more engaging way, fostering a deeper understanding of the cultural significance of graffiti by employing a more creative alternative. This documentary will be inspired by the stereotypical informative works you may have seen in the mid-2010s, which would often display stereotypical behaviors such as the classic panning shot, the typical walking interviews, and the same pretentious tone implying proficiency in the topic. Among the documentaries in which I was inspired is Kunk on Life, which, though has a more humorous intention, depicts this iconic film approach which I hope to incorporate in my piece. This, paired with my own personal and moderately extensive understanding of the topic, I hope to deliver a new insight into a culture in which I'm personally intrigued, whilst also following these iconic urban documentaries' formulas. Therefore, this deep exploration to come stands to be potentially significant in the name of better understanding greater graffiti culture and its communicative potential.